If you're a content creator based in UK or Europe, this video might save you from losing your YouTube channel. I'm Isadora. I'm a Brazilian actress content creator based in the UK, and creating content has become my full-time job. Every week I receive genuine collaboration offers from brands all over the world, so every time I've learned how to spot what is normal and what isn't. Most scam videos I found online were very US focused, so I wanted to share my own experience as a UK creator because scams are becoming incredibly sophisticated and it pisses me off so much, so I wanted to share my experience, so hopefully you can be spared. It all started with what looked like a completely normal brand collaboration. The email itself looked professional, as it always does. It included the person's full name and the email address ended in @postio.de or .com. At the time, I didn't think a lot about it, and later it became a pattern. But what really built my trust was that the email signature included the company's actual website, their official YouTube channel, their official social media pages, so everything pointed to the real company. And the most convincing example was someone claiming to represent Coursera, as I know Coursera, and when I seen their actual website on the signature, I thought, amazing, yeah, let's collab with Coursera. We exchanged a couple of emails, and a little bit after, he said, you're gonna receive an email from Coursera with the link to sign in to our affiliation or to our partnership. Which, don't get me wrong, Coursera do have a affiliation page, which I found out later when I actually went to their website, and at the bottom there was an actual page for affiliations. So I would definitely recommend checking what the legit website actually points you to. But anyway, we'll come back to this later. So when I received the second email from what seemed to be Coursera's actual email, from what seemed to be a actual Coursera email authenticating this person, because on the email it said Coursera allows this person as our partner and to take forward the partnership from this point. So I thought, okay, great. I've got an actual email from Coursera telling me I can deal with this person. But that's where you should also check the email's link. On this one, it actually said @Coursera. So that seemed so convincing. But from what I've seen, the other emails I got from Coursera, it finished on coursera.org. So anyway, the email itself isn't proof enough, as this all seemed so legit. Another thing that made me feel very comfortable dealing with this person is that they seemed so professional. They were patient, they were polite, they were never pushy as some scammers can be, and they answered questions, so we were starting to build trust over several emails. So I thought, you know what, let me log into the partnership website that they sent me. Let's, do this, let's take this collaboration forward. But this is where I want you to be careful, because using an external platform is not automatically a scam. I work with brands every week through external platforms. I use Influy, Troll, So Squared, Vidsy, Ramdam, Social Cats. These are legit. These are legitimate, real creator marketplaces, especially here in UK and Europe. So don't assume that just because a company asks you to use another platform that it's fake. That is perfectly normal, and that's where it seems so dangerous. But the important thing is what happens next before you connect your Google account, because once you open those platforms, it will ask you to make a login. It will ask you to authenticate your YouTube, and that's where they try to take your Google email. But before you give the platform access to your YouTube account, you need to investigate. You will take this website that you were sent and you're gonna check it on Google, check it on ChatGPT, and ask if there is reviews. Are the people that have worked with them, is there anything registered about this company? Then the second thing you can do is don't go to, because they will try to redirect you to the clear buttons, which is authenticate your page, log in, start now. But you're gonna make a little bit more research on the page, on the buttons that you wouldn't normally press. Go down where they have their social media links, press that. A lot of the time, most, if not always, when I pressed on their Facebook link, on their Instagram link, it just wouldn't take me anywhere, but just to the same page. Contact us. Is there a contact us email? Because a lot of the times there won't be as well. But if there is anything on the page that you press and it doesn't take you anywhere, that is a big red flag. If something feels off, just stop. I'll show you a real example. When I signed up with Udo ads, I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, I actually thought at first it might be a scam. The website looked a little AI generated and I was very skeptical already. So I researched the companies. Everything said good things about it and it pointed to the actual website that I had been sent. But the most important thing, when I clicked sign in or authenticate my Google account, it opened Google's own security authentication page because I was already signed into Chrome and Google immediately recognized my account. I didn't have to type in my email again. I didn't have to type in my password into another website. It was clearly Google's own authentication process. And that's exactly what I expect to see before giving any platform access to my YouTube account. So as you can see the difference with the fake ones, when I went to log into what seemed like a Google page, my email didn't show up and the buttons like change language or more information, these buttons weren't actually working. So that was clearly a fake scam page. The biggest lesson I've learned isn't that every unusual email is a scam, but is that you should never be embarrassed about asking more questions. Ask for proof, ask for a contract, ask for what they'll be paying through, what platform they will be using to pay you, and a genuinely brand won't be offended about these questions. In fact, most legitimate companies appreciate creators taking security seriously. But if someone becomes defensive or they disappear because you're trying to protect your own Google account, that's probably your answer right there. So before you log in your Google details and your password, do these security checks. Be smart, be safe. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe and give me a like. See you next time. Bye bye.